Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your weekly reading for the week starting February 7th. This is Moon Magic Tarot, and I am Ambi. I'm using my Tarot of the Trees by Dana Driscoll deck that I like so very much. And I'm going to, as always, there we go. I'm going to, as always, pull 4 cards for you for this week. We're looking for a message for Gemini that will help them reach their highest potential for the week. Alright. I already tried to record this for you, but my cat was hooting and hollering and all that jazz. So we're going to try to do it mellow. Without cat issues. Well, this is the money. Money's on your mind, Gemini. So the general energy for the week is the 4 of Wands. This is a good card. So, with the 4 of Wands, it's like, for one, Wands are very career-oriented, action-oriented, striving, trying to achieve a new level of success in the career field, either reputation, but usually some way that pays off monetarily. Although money's not super tied in with it, but you know, like the tiers where you're like, I worked up to this point, you know, whatever. So with the 4, it is you've been striving and you've reached a point where there's a natural lull in progression. Like you can take a breather. And this card really drives home the point, like if you've been working hard and your family or your friends have taken a back seat and have kind of sat back and waited on you, this is the week when you are being given the opportunity and the time and the resources to kind of take a break. There's like harmony that's associated with this card, stability, like happiness, but it is reinvesting into those that have been waiting at your side or helping you along the path even. And that's beautiful. You know, life gives you those lulls and you just have to snag them up instead of just keep running full force. You keep running full force, eventually these people will fall away. So it's good that you're taking the time to kind of absorb that. And I think, you know, I think your work will be a little mellower than usual, or like a project that you're working on will need less work, so you can kind of focus on your family. So like, you know, for me, like if me and my husband have been working really hard on recording a song all week, our daughter doesn't get as much of our time during that week, and by the time the song's recorded, we end up having to take a week where we, for one, recharge our own batteries because it took a lot out of us to do that, but to reinvest in her to where we make a week about her, you know, doing things she wants to do and having, you know, more one-on-one down, you know, connecting and interacting on a way that we're all finding that balance, the give and take naturally to move together. And this card basically represents that moment where you, I finished this thing I've been working on, and here, let me take a breath for me and for those around me, and it'll be good. And I think, you know, having that through the week and then coupled with Pentacles all the way through the rest, this is a good time for you. This is a good week. The 3 of Pentacles, this is your challenge, and I think you will be challenged being who you are, being Gemini and being very, you know, heady, intellectual. Your challenge is to take that break, okay? The 3 of Pentacles is striving to learn new things, putting effort forward to gain and grow things into bigger prospects. You know, like exactly what we're talking here. Like, don't just drive through your lull or your opportunity to recharge your batteries and you know, appreciate those around you. You're being challenged to put that down for now, a little bit, as much as you can, okay? Life isn't about work. Life is about the process and the ride and the journey. And if you have to go it alone, it's not worth it. Like, in the end, it's not worth it. It's the people you have and the time you spend with the people around you and the things you can do. And a lot of the times, money is a huge factor in all of that, obviously. I think our world has built itself in a way that it exaggerates that so intensely that nobody is without understanding that. But you have to chill out sometimes. And it's hard. I think it's really hard for Geminis. So take the time, recognize where you've grown and what you've learned and your progression into the future that you've made for yourself, because you did this and it's awesome. Pat yourself on the back for it, but do take the time to kind of chill out, okay? Because you are being challenged to not push forward always, okay? You need to chill. You need to chill. With these two side by side like this and this being the challenge, you absolutely need to chill out a little bit. Here is the advice for you now, because the universe knows you and knows that you're not going to be able to completely put down this project for the whole week. It's asking you to find your chill through balance. Find what works for you to where you can add to this on a smaller level, possibly, or research you can do in times where you aren't connecting back into those people. Research you can do for it, little fine tunings that don't suck you in completely to where next thing you know it's been 2 hours and they're sitting there going like, dude, what the hell? I thought we were going to hang out. Wasn't that the point of this kind of thinking? So yeah, you're being asked to balance it. Find a balance between you're wanting to keep going forward like that and you're needing to rest and recharge your own batteries and all that. And in the end, you come out of it with the Page of Pentacles, and this is awesome. By the end of the week, you'll get word that something you've been working for, that you've been, like, it's something you've been working on for a while. Something comes through for you, most likely this week. It could be that you get word that it is coming, but at the end of the week and moving into the next week, you'll get this message or get word or some solid that something good is coming. That this payoff is happening. And remember, the pentacles are their money, the material aspects of life, their health, stability. They can be personal self-worth that they relate to a lot. So it might be, and then this is general, so it could be that you walk out feeling really good about who you are as a person and who you were in relation to this, and patting yourself on the back for the kind of balance you pulled off and stuff. But most likely, I think the universe this week is going to pay you for reinvesting in what you know to be the most important anyways. And I think a lot of the Geminis that I've known in my life, they know that the people around them and their family and their loved ones are of utmost importance, and they work hard and they strive for them. Don't let that drive to work for them take them out of your life. I hope that makes sense to you, right? I think the universe wants you to know that and wants to high-five you for that. And so I think by the end of the week, there's going to be some kind of universal payoff that you're going to recognize as kind of a pat on the back for, either from you personally inside you. Again, this is general, so it could be that, but it can also be in like a grand gesture, like a bid. You put a bid on a job and it came through after this week, after taking this time to kind of drop out of your regularly scheduled, busting your ass and striving. I think that's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. I really do hope that this video, this message, impacts your life in a very positive way. That's my intent always. Thank you for taking the time to watch it. I do appreciate it. If you want to see my videos in the future, do subscribe, and you'll get to do that. Like, dislike, comment, whatever you feel inspired to do, that'd be cool too. If you want a personal reading with me, go ahead and email me at moonmagictarot@gmail.com, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can, and we can work out the details on that. And yeah, you have a beautiful week, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye, and I'm sending you so much love.